What's up, everybody? Welcome to BioS3 Raw TV. Today we're going to talk a little bit about an email that I got that I asked this person if I could talk about it. I think a lot of people can learn from it, so we're going to leave his name out of it because it really doesn't matter. But the general kind of feel of the email is he's a big dude. He's always been a big dude, so he's always got picked on in school and stuff. And he was basically the chubby kid. So he eventually got sick of being the chubby kid, and he went and hired a trainer, and he dropped weight. So he hired a trainer in his personal hometown. He lost weight. He felt amazing. He had confidence. Everything was going good, and then Christmas happened. Now, some of us would be like, Christmas happened? What? That doesn't make any sense. Well, his father has passed away. His mother is ill and dying, and he has no brothers and sisters. His two best friends moved away to some kind of mountain-esque type places and have families and stuff, so he can't really get to them. So he actually got depressed and fell off and began drinking. So lo and behold, everything went haywire. The training stopped, the diet stopped, and he gained the weight back. Now, to make matters worse, he was laid off from his job this June, and he'd been there for 10 years. So basically, a decade of his life has been spent there. And he figured, okay, now I'll just get in shape and I'll take this time to do what I got to do, and we'll see what happens from there. Well, it kind of hasn't happened. He still hasn't been able to get on track. So he contacted me thinking that if he had bought some steroids and went on steroids, that it would motivate him to go back to the gym. Now, here's the deal. I've been alone on holidays before. Not big holidays, but like Easter, sometimes my girlfriend Carrie will go home to see her parents while I'm here and I have to work, and it gets lonely. I get it. My parents are up in Rhode Island. My brother's up in Rhode Island. I have friends here, but not anybody I'm too close to. So I get it. You can be depressing. But right now, he sees a lot of low in his life. Okay, when there's a low, there has to be a high. That's how they work. They go back and forth. The difference is you have to weather that low to get to the high. So right now, what I'm hearing out of all this is all these negative things that are happening to him without him actually looking at the positive things. Okay? So the fact that, yes, the holidays sucked, yes, his friends are moved away or whatever, and he was actually training at home. He was going to train at home, like a Bowflex and stuff, and try to get himself on track and running and stuff. But the positive thing is right now, you can go to the gym whenever you want. And I'm not talking about staying home. I'm talking about getting out and going to the gym. Be around other people. Interact. I'm going to shut this stupid message off. Wear baggy clothes. Go in there, work your ass off. You'll at least leave there feeling like you accomplished something, okay? Don't wear a tank top in there because you don't see the progress too fast. You're going to get discouraged. Stay covered up in the gym. Go in there and train hard. Do your cardio. You're going to inevitably meet people in there that, become acquaintances that you see in there regularly, then become friends with. That's a positive thing. So you go into the gym and train and you get those endorphins pumping. Positive thing. Meeting new people that, can support your type of lifestyle, that are friends. Positive thing. And not being on a timetable where you have to sacrifice your gym time and what you're doing because you're not really working or anything right now. Those are positive things. The next thing is, when you get to the gym, all you have to do, because I know you get to the gym, you can't concentrate, so much bad stuff going on. When you get to the gym, put your headphones on, get to, let's say, the bench press. So do a set of bench press. Forget about everything except that one set. You got to do 12. Concentrate on that 12. Okay, and then be in between sets. People are like, oh, my mind wanders. Nope. In between sets, just concentrate on that couple of minutes in between sets to stay focused. Talk to yourself. So you know what? I'm going to stay focused. I'm going to do this. I want better pecs. Positive mind frame for that short period of time. Then your next set comes, think about that one set. So you're breaking it down to small little minute blocks that get you through the workout. Next thing you know, you did a 45-minute workout, and you did keep your mind in a positive frame, heading in a positive direction, not thinking about the stuff that's outside the door. And that's a healthy thing. Okay, people pay a lot of money in therapy for that hour to get rid of all those feelings that they have, to walk out of there feeling good about themselves and accomplished. So those are things that are going on right now that you can look at and say, I'm going to do better for myself. Okay, there's a lot of people that are depressed and they look for something positive in their life. And going to the gym, training, bodybuilding, all that stuff, that's positive. You get out what you put into it. But you have to make the switch to the mindset to go do this. And I don't think having your home edition gym is going to do it. I mean, even people that don't have all these issues going on don't produce good results at their gym at home most of the time. Very rarely does it happen. So you need to get out of there and get to a gym. So that's the first thing. And then what happens is if you do feel good about yourself at the gym, you're more likely to stick to an eating plan, stick to a diet, because you're doing the other part. You're like, well, if I'm working my ass off, I don't want to ruin it outside of the gym. You know, the alcohol is another thing. You said you're drinking 15 beers at a time, knocking them back. You know, that alcohol is not doing much for you other than poisoning your body, which is making you feel like shit, which is part of the reason why you're having issues to begin with. And at the same time, loading you up on empty calories that you're just storing and not really doing anything for you besides making you fatter. So, you know, my advice, I don't go near alcohol. Don't go near it. It's becoming more of an issue for you and a dependency thing than it is being something positive. You know, you start using it in the beginning to just kind of like relax or whatever, and now it's become a daily chore, a daily part of your life that you have to do in order to cope. You're using alcohol as a tool. That's not a good thing. That's a negative thing. Getting rid of the alcohol is a positive thing. Filling it up with something else. Watch movies that you like. You know, whatever you got to do at home. Take up cooking. Learn how to cook different meals that are lower in fat, lower in carbs, stuff like that. There's so many other things you can do. But the bottom line is you have to find positive things to go in a positive direction, or you're never going to break this cycle. But if you're down, it's the way the world works. If you're up on a high, you're cranking out, kicking ass, there's going to be a low. So you have to enjoy the high and then weather the low before you come back up again to another high. And you're due for another high, but you're going to make the change to make it happen. Okay? Now, I'm sure there are a lot of people out there that are reading this or watching this saying, you know what, I have the same issues and it's not that easy. No, it's not that easy to switch things, but it's not that easy to live the way you're living now. Trust me, the work you're going to put into turning things around and being positive and going to the gym and getting back in shape and feeling good about yourself and meeting new people that undoubtedly are going to have the same interests that you are is a lot less work than living that life that you don't like now. It's a lot less stressful. So the idea is you need to just kind of shift what's going on. And at some point, you know, you're going to get another job, you're going to, you know, girlfriend, married, whatever's going to happen, and you're going to have to be able to incorporate that workout and stuff into those things too. But right now you have none of those things to worry about. The only thing you have to worry about is yourself. And this is a big part of making yourself get back on track and get your shit together so that you can move on. Because like the job isn't going to happen, the wife isn't going to happen, the kids aren't going to happen. All that stuff's not going to happen unless you get yourself together. And right now it looks like the option you have right in front of you is getting your ass to the gym, finding out what you're really made of by staying there, and feeling good about yourself to make that positive swing so that your whole life turns in that direction. www.biohustletraining.com is the blog. Leave comments down below, but don't fight. biohustletraining@gmail.com is the email. And we're out. Good luck.